big challenge of the city of Jerusalem, of Terra Santa, of the holy place, is to rejoice the fact that it has so many different people, to go back to our ancient traditions, that dream for all of us, Jews, Christians, Muslims, a place where we are kind to each other, and every day, one day at a time, one person and human being at a time, exercise our ability to do kindness and care and justice and peace.
On Thursday, May the 11th, an important interreligious meeting took place at the Palazzo della Rovere in Rome, the headquarters of the Equestrian Order of the Holy Sepulchre. The meeting was between religious representatives of the three great Abrahamic faiths, titled The Holy Land, a Place of Encounter. The event featured Cardinal Gianfranco Ravasi, a biblical scholar and former president of the Pontifical Council for Culture, who spoke on the three sacred stones of Jerusalem. Starting from Psalm 102, verse 15, "The stones of Zion are dear to your servants."
La Terra Santa è considerata spesso.
The Holy Land is often considered a land that is marked by blood, even in these days. Politics, so many times in history, has caused religions, which although they have this common basis of theirs, to clash. And that is why on these occasions it is relevant that there is the possibility of a meeting.
Che ci sia la possibilità di un incontro.
Tel Aviv Rabbi Tamar Elad-Appelbaum, one of the most important female religious leaders in Israel promoting pluralism, spoke on the theme Jerusalem and the Holy Land, healing and hope.
I think it's incredible that different people who come from completely different story are going to meet tonight in order to speak about what is dear to them. And the first thing is the ability of our voices to come together. You know, too many times we hear voices yelling at each other, making place for themselves on the expense of someone else. But apparently God brought us to this world knowing we have different voices, asking us whether we would be able, whether it would be possible to bring and join our voices together in a panoply of voices, imagining the world as harmony.
Also present on the panel was the Imam of the Mosque of Rome, Nader Akkad, who spoke on living in peace in Jerusalem, as brothers all, and the Bishop of Nazareth, Monsignor Rafic Nahra, who gave a speech on unexpected encounters that change life, a personal experience.
I think that we as Christians, we as Catholics, the vocation of Catholicity is universality. But one dimension of that universality, as Pope Francis says too, is to create an atmosphere of brotherhood, a brotherhood with one another while remaining faithful to one's faith.
A clear theme throughout the evening was the desire for true dialogue and a meaningful pursuit of peace.
La parola fondamentale è proprio questa, dialogo.
The fundamental word here is dialogue, which is a word of Greek origin, which we use very often, indicating the meeting of two logos, that is, two discourses. So two are then components. If we want to use a musical image, we could say that in a time in which the dual is favored, the much more suggestive clash would be the duet. As it happens in music, when a bass and a soprano, who are two different voices, preserve their identity but come into harmony.
Sono due voci diverse, conservano la loro identità, ma entrano in armonia.
As the news cycles continue to churn, and with each headline showing more pain and suffering coming from the Holy Land, it's easy to lose hope and turn to despair. But seeing all this from Nazareth, Bishop Rafic Nahra continues to have hope, because with faith and dialogue, peace is possible.
Pour moi, en tout cas à Nazareth.
For me, the mission of Nazareth is to proclaim the gospel, to proclaim Christ so that Christ is in the heart of our faithful, and that this gives them the courage and the will to dialogue with others.
De dialoguer avec les autres.